Dear Cancer, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So today, dear Cancer, delicious, I'm going to be doing your reading for the month of May. This will be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not, and this is a bonus and an extended reading for you. Now, in this reading, dear Cancer, I'm going to be taking a look at your main challenge, past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify all the cards and get some final advice for you. I would like to thank to each and every one of you for always supporting me. Thank you very much. And also, I have made the announcements for the other signs as a way of giving back to the community. I am announcing that I will choose two Cancers, basically two people from each sign, from the comment section. When I see your genuine participation, your comments, you hitting the like button and showing your support, it really says a lot about it. I mean, you've always been very supportive. So I will take a look at the comments. I will choose two Cancers and I will pull a card for you. Okay, give you a free reading during one of the upcoming readings during this month of May. I will say your name and I will pull a card for you in the video and we'll see what messages are coming through. It will be pre-recorded. Just wanted to give you a heads up as a way of giving back. Now, I am 72 hours away from my next triathlon in Utah and I'm really excited for this. I've been training so hard. I actually have been training so hard that I'm so thankful that I took a nap and I rested so that I can do your reading today, okay? Because I want to make sure that I also show up presentable. So, your challenge, dear Cancer, is the Nine of Pentacles. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Pentacles, followed by the Four of Wands and the Page of Wands. Okay, amazing. So it looks like your challenge here, dear Cancer, is the Nine of Pentacles. Very independent energy here. I think this really says a lot about you, your hard work. Nine of Pentacles is about someone that's independent. You could be like single on your own. You could be going through different changes in your life, a change of a workplace. Maybe there is also a separation here that has happened that I feel like you're really putting your pieces back together after a very bad breakup, because I see here something is still happening, but you're healing from that. Your challenge here could be, bringing your energy back to yourself, bringing your focus back to yourself, pouring into your life, pouring into your heart. We're going to talk about this and we're going to get more information for you in a minute. In the recent past, you have the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. So it looks like in the recent past, you were possibly dealing with an Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I see here that someone here was being on and off with you, inconsistent. There is this energy of a person showing up in your life, okay, communicating something with you and then disappearing. Or maybe this person was not able to fully commit to you. I do see here also possible travel here happen between you and this person, long distance situation. We're going to clarify this and get more information in a minute. In the present moment, you have the Sun, you have the Nine of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. So in the present moment, it looks like someone is stressed out about a situation. This could be that person. You could be dealing with a Leo. It could be you. And I feel like someone is really stressed out that something here hasn't worked out. Chances are that this person knows what you are up to now, or maybe they're keeping tabs on you. You could be perceived as someone who is actually focusing on their own happiness, and you may give off these energy or vibe that you have actually moved on from this person and they're stressed out about this. Now, roles can be reversed, but we're going to find out, we're going to clarify, and we're going to see what this means for you. Now, in the near future, you have the Three of Wands, the Temperance and the Emperor. So in the near future, I also see here some of you really like focusing on your future. What is it that you want to do? You could be attracting someone into your life with the Emperor and the Temperance. There is a lot of healing that's going to take place for you in the near future, and this is going to be a very important determining factor for your like entire life. You know what I'm saying? And at the bottom of the deck, dear Cancer, you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Page of Wands. So there is a relationship here that's going to come towards your way. There is the Ace of Cups. I feel like you've been waiting for this moment. You really have. And Four of Wands is about relationship, marriage, commitment. Someone here could be younger than you. There could be either a continuation For very few of you, there could be a continuation of a relationship with somebody. For others of you, you could be attracting new love. But I do see here you getting into a relationship in the month of May. And this is very much tied up to your challenge, because the more independent you are, dear Cancer, the more focused you are on your beautiful self, the more magnetic you become. And your chances are higher that you will attract the love into your life. Without any further ado, let's get into your reading and clarify all the cards for you. Also, as a courtesy notice, I would like to mention, because I know I've mentioned this before and it helps people, please be safe out there, my beautiful Cancers. I don't exist on TikTok. Those are fake accounts. I've already taken 3 of them down. I don't exist on TikTok. I only exist on YouTube, on Instagram, the Renaissance Tarot Official, and in your hearts, sprinkle, sprinkle. So be safe out there. I don't reach out to people on WhatsApp or on a social media platform. YouTube is the only place you can find me. So please just be very careful and safe out there, okay? I'm doing much better with my allergies, honestly, so it can be very exhausting for me to really be fully energetic all the time. So I'm reserving my energy and just going very mellow and like very soft here. Just want to let you know. And then that's you, Cancer, my favorite card at the bottom of the deck. So Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Lovers here, and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so you know, it looks like there has been, I'm just going to go straight to the point. No sugarcoating in my readings. You know, I don't beat around the bush. I got to keep it very real. I do see here that there has been a rejection here. Someone here either rejected you or you rejected somebody. You know, this is a love story that I feel like it's been very challenging for many of you, Cancer. It's not a surprise that you are showing up at the bottom of the deck. This has a lot to do with the fact that, you know, this reading is going to resonate for most of you. This is something that I feel like it's been really challenging for you to move forward. Okay, this is a card of a Cancer, the Chariot, and this indicates that you have been at a place in your life where you have been wanting to move on from somebody, but it's been challenging. Finally, you are coming into these terms of realization that you don't want to be in this energy of the Five of Pentacles. There is some kind of loneliness and sadness that possibly is surrounding you right now. But I think that you are such a strong person that you are finally putting your pieces together, like I said, and getting back on your feet financially, physically, mentally, spiritually. So it's been a challenge here for you, but I think that what you are doing right now is you're not looking at this rejection as something that, oh, it was, you know, they were too broke you down. It was actually like a protection. It was like a redirection from the universe, from God, okay? So that's your challenge here, and you're at the place in your life where you're really kind of like finalizing something, whether you should move on from someone or not. The Two of Pentacles in the recent past is clarified by the Three of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Page of Wands, and the Two of Wands. It looks like in the recent past, you and this person got back together a few times, broke off and then got back together, reconciled, reunited. Definitely a lot of passion here. There is a lot of fire energy. Some of you could be a Leo rising, or you could have some fire in your birth chart. For many of you, I do see here that this relationship in the recent past could have been also very, very passionate. Very, very passionate. But someone here with the Two of Pentacles was not 100% sure if they could actually commit to you full time. So the Nine of Wands here in the recent past is clarified by the Magician, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Emperor, and the Nine of Wands. The person that you were dealing with could have been a business person, someone who has also facial hair features, if it's a male. If it's a female, I don't know, maybe whiskers. But I do see here that in the recent past for many of you, there is something here about manifesting abundance. You might have maybe manifested abundance. Maybe you just really were in this place of, you know, on the go, but also being in a relationship with this person. Eight of Wands here. Some of you traveled to this person. I think that also some of you felt like things are moving very fast. But you know this feeling, Cancer, when something is moving really fast, but it's not necessarily going like anywhere in terms of like, what is the end goal? What is the target? Okay, so that's something that might have been very challenging because a lot of action in the past. Justice, some of you were dealing with the Libra, Seven of Pentacles, and the Strength, or a Leo, and the Six of Swords. So some of you went through some sort of a legal matter here, maybe a separation or a divorce, you know, with a Leo or a Libra after maybe you were married with this person here. This is not going to resonate with everyone. I do see here, Cancer, that in the recent past for many of you, you did a lot of reminiscing, a lot of thinking, a lot of contemplation of whether you should stay in this relationship or not. What I'm seeing here is some of you disconnected from this person or have been kind of transitioning and moving on. And right after you've been moving on, Cancer, you've been really focusing on your own happiness with the Sun. The Sun here talks about your happiness, your, inner world. You're just kind of like really getting back into life, and you're starting to revitalize, clarified by the Page of Swords, Six of Wands, and the Star. Yeah, a lot of healing is happening for you in the present moment. I do see here you that maybe you could be a public figure. You could be also working with horses. I was going to mention that. I see here horses can be very significant. So in the present moment, someone here is also watching you. The person that's watching you is possibly an Aquarius, or could be a Scorpio or a Taurus here. So somebody here is watching you celebrating life. And if you may say, well, Arman, I'm not on social media. I don't think there is any way. Everything is energy. You know this very well. You are a very spiritual sign. You have one of the most powerful spiritual psychic gifts, Cancer. So someone here is picking up subconsciously, or maybe they also see it visually, that you are genuinely like aiming to live your life. The star, like you're the star of the show. You know what I'm saying? So celebration, you're actually about to celebrate some wins in the month of May. Now, Nine of Swords here, I feel like that this could be this person's energy. They're kind of stressed out, They're a little bit stressed out because maybe this person didn't really believe that you could actually move on, or you could actually focus on yourself. Okay, there is also a notion here of some of you overgiving in this relationship. So Nine of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and the Devil. Yeah, so you could be dealing with the Capricorn, or maybe you dealt with the Capricorn, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Virgo, Taurus. So see what I'm saying? Someone here is feeling like actually they ended up being the one that got hurt the most. And maybe this person has a lot of ego and they actually struggle to admit that. But I do see here that this person definitely feels like that one of the reasons why this situation ended was because of a third party that they brought into the relationship. And there could have been substance abuse, some sort of a toxic habit here that also affected this relationship. Drinking, bad company corrupts good behavior. So someone here is feeling like almost you have given up on them, like literally. So I'm saying like that's what I'm really feeling here. And this person has been stuck. I think this person actually, so what I'm seeing here, Cancer, it looks like this person might have felt like that they could move on. Like it looked like they moved on fast from you, but they have not. They have not. Kind of like the tables have turned, You actually healed. You took the time to do the work within yourself. Maybe this person went out there and looked like they were partying and they were doing everything that they wanted that was making them happy, but it's like roles have reversed. The Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Chariot, the Queen of Wands, and the High Priestess. Wow. You're very beautiful right now. I think you're glowing. You're really glowing. You're beautiful. Your intuition is on point. I think you know what you want. You are the King of Wands. You are the Queen of Wands. You're building something behind the scenes. You're working on a project, and some of you haven't even told anyone about this, but I see here you're really just stepping into your power. You have the Venusian energy here with the Empress, okay, Taurus. There is something about your beauty, your self-care. You're really just prioritizing yourself, and I really feel like you have come a long way, Cancer. Based on the readings that I've seen so far, it's like I really pick up on an energy of self-love, self-care, and people forget that manifestation, like if not 90%, 100%, it's literally related to the self-care. It's really related to how a person takes care of themselves and becomes the main character, right? Law of assumption. So who do you assume to be? So someone here sees you working on yourself. Someone here sees you really just focused and locked in, and they can pick up on that energy. So in the near future, there is a Three of Wands. This has a lot to do with travel. Some of you are going to travel in the near future. You could be also getting I'm getting here, you're signing contracts and receiving deals and going to different places. So the Three of Wands is clarified by the Seven of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the Sun, and the Ace of Wands. This person is going to come back and they're going to want to make an offer to you. This is for very few of you. It's not going to be for everyone. Somebody here wants to come towards your way and make an offer. Others of you, you could meet a brand new person, by the way. You could meet a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You could meet a Taurus in the near future, like a brand new person. Just want to let you know why. Because you have the Seven of Cups, dear Cancer. And it's giving options. It's giving you knowing that you can get whoever you want. You know what I mean? Maybe you're manifesting somebody new here. So I really feel like here, I'm getting here two storylines. I would say probably 70% of you are going to attract a new person. There is new love that's going to come into your life in the month of May. And this person is actually very passionate. This is someone that's very determined. They know what they want. You could actually, some of you are going to have a very, very successful future with this person. There is travel involved with this individual. Now, for others of you, this could be someone that kind of feels like they are going to see you in their dream. Because, I'm seeing different interpretations of tarot in your reading. Someone here is going to see you in their dream with the Seven of Cups if they haven't already, and they want to come towards your way and see if you want to commit to them, if you would want to commit to them again. So the Temperance in the near future, the card of a Sagittarius, this indicates, dear Cancer, a lot of healing happening, and it's like peace, balance, forgiveness is what's going to happen. So let's clarify the Temperance for you in the near future. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune, oh, the Death card, the Wheel of Fortune, the Temperance again. Okay, I don't know, it's not a coincidence here that we just saw the Temperance here, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, like I said, whoever this person is, it looks like there was cultural differences between you and them. You both may come from different ethnicities, backgrounds, cities. There is a lot of sadness surrounding this person. This is someone that has been really kind of also, this is the same person that was going back and forth and with the Two of Pentacles was not being consistent with you, okay? And the Two of Wands, this person still is at the crossroads of their life. This person hasn't really fully developed the map of where they want to go in life and what they want to do. So there is an opportunity here of this person showing up with the Emperor as an Emperor in the near future. They may come across as being a very rigid person, very confident. They have a big ego, whatever. But I think this person is actually going through something internally, and that's something that they have to deal on their own. Okay, so they could show up as like maybe asking for forgiveness here or apology, clarified by the Two of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Moon, and the Page of Cups. Page of Cups, sprinkle, sprinkle, is apology, confession, and here is why. Not a coincidence, this is them tarot cards, and Two of Swords, Five of Swords, because there has been a conflict. This person actually does feel conflicted about the fact that maybe they chose the third party. There must have been some sort of a fight between you and this person in the past. There is the Moon, the card of a Cancer, okay? So this is about someone's fears and doubts. And like I said, there is a very strong notion here of someone actually seeing you in their dream. Like when you see somebody in your dream and you wake up with a certain feeling, right? It differs from case to case. But it's like this person is going to wake up, Cancer. I'm getting chills right now, honestly. Wake up feeling conflicted is what I'm getting. Like conflicted, almost like chastised by the universe for how they treated you. And there is an apology. What's behind the Page of Cups? Page of Pentacles. And the Ace of Cups. Yeah, they will try to have a brand new beginning with you and the world, even though they may feel like that you don't really want to be with them, you don't really care. Because you kind of I feel like you're very detached, Cancer. Very detached right now. So there might be an attempt here from this person try to see. There's also you have two pages, okay? So it means two opportunities, right? Two new opportunities. Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Apology, and then someone here, like I said, the other person, some of you could already meet the other person, the new person that's going to come into your life. So there's two individuals. One of them is an older energy, and then this one is like new one that has really intrigued your feelings. So, and the Ace of Cups, there is a lot of love around you. And you're the big boss here. You're the main character, and you're going to go and choose to decide who you really want to end up being with. At the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming, Cancer, is the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. So whether you know it or not, want it or not, there is love coming towards your way. I think you really want it. And there is the Four of Wands, Page of Wands, and it's like you've been waiting for this. I think you've been waiting for a moment here to be in a relationship, and that's what's coming towards your way. By the way, I really feel like here there is for some of you like an age difference between you and this person. Whether it's subtle, whether it's obvious, but there is an age difference, okay? So let's get into your advice and see what you need to know. My cutie patootie, looking all this so yummy. Okay, so you have the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Your advice here is the Hangman, the Eight of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. So Cancer, here is the thing. Your biggest piece of advice here, honestly, since you're glowing up and you're getting to, like to some sort of a new timeline, I feel like you're really at a place in your life where you're making a very firm decision with the Hangman and the Seven of Wands. You want to walk away. See what I'm saying? No sugarcoating. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You want to walk away from something with the Eight of Cups because you just feel like that it's just not fulfilling for you anymore. Part of you is kind of like fighting for it. Part of you says, you know what? I see this situation as an opportunity with the Hanged Man as a God's protection, the universe's protection, because I can explore new options. And when you choose yourself, Cancer, when you truly choose yourself, you become someone that you do the choosing. People come to you, opportunities come to you, you become really magnetic. So the advice here is this something truly that you see yourself disconnecting from? Because honestly, if you were to disconnect from something that's still toxic, the Devil and the Ten of Swords, someone that hasn't healed, someone that hasn't apologized and acknowledged for what they have done wrong, and there is still an existence of a third party or something like that, you could delay a financial opportunity coming into your life. You could even delay the new person coming into your life, because here is the thing. Your freedom, your free will, right? I'm an advocate of free will. You decide what you want to do, whether it's a twin flame or not, it's a soulmate or not. You choose how you want to live your life on your own terms with the universe, co-creating with God. So, I feel like you have overcome this phase, okay, with the Seven of Cups, Five of Cups, of, just being with somebody that was not choosing you, treating you like an option, right? And you're embarking onto a new journey. And it all comes down to self-care. Will you choose today? Will you choose yourself today is the big question, because your entire life really seems to be depending on that, okay? So, dear Cancer, this is what I had for you. Please keep me in your prayers and in your thoughts for my triathlon that's coming up. I'm really excited. And I'm getting good rest. I'm, just rejuvenating, and I will see you very soon, especially after I come back. But thank you from the bottom of my heart, and also make sure to get into the competition, into the comment section. I love seeing your comments. I'll definitely take time to look at them, and I will see you very soon. Love you. Take care. Bye.